Well, some of you may have heard the term redistricting lately, and that's because the city of Las Vegas, we just went through the redistricting process. To explain what that is, I'm joined by Seth Floyd, our Director of Community Development here at the city of Las Vegas. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, happy to be here. Thanks.
So let's go ahead and start from the beginning. What is redistricting?
Yeah, so redistricting is a process we go through about every 10 years. It's required by our charter that every time the census comes out, we take a look at how our city has changed, where those numbers are, and we have to balance out our wards so there's no more than a 5% difference in population between the wards.
Okay, and this year, what did you guys see? You noticed there was a lot of growth, especially in the Northwest.
Absolutely, a lot of growth, mostly in the Northwest. The center of the city's population, maybe not surprisingly, has shifted north and west. A lot of that growth is in wards 4, 5, and 6. In fact, we learned that since 2010, there's a 30% difference between Ward 6 and one of the other wards. So we had to make some adjustments to align those numbers.
Wow, 30% difference.
30%, we've grown a lot.
So with all this growth, some people would ask, well, why not just add more wards then?
So you could add more wards. We have a process for doing that that's in our charter, but that's a political process, and I think the preference of this council was let's just adjust those wards and make them a little more even so we can have the populations represented appropriately.
So our citizens would be listening to this saying, okay, but what does that mean for me? So what does it mean for the average citizen?
Yeah, sure. So the way we provide services isn't going to change. That high level of service that you expect from the city is not going to change. For a number of folks who are on those closer to those ward boundaries, there are adjustments, and it just changes who you reach out to and who your council person is when you need something from the ward office. So.
Now, I do live in the city of Las Vegas, and I know that my ward was right on the cusp or right on the boundary of one of those wards. Where can people go to find out if their council person has changed?
Yeah, so the city has created a website, lasvegasnevada.gov/findmyward. You can also, on the planning department's website, we have some information, interactive maps. So if you're not sure, you want to look up your address, that'll have your new ward information as well.
So what you may not realize is this actually probably has an impact on elections. So how does this affect our future elections going forward?
Yeah, so elections are changing from spring to fall, so we'll be on that presidential election cycle going forward. Other than that, not a whole lot will change. You'll still vote for the ward that you're in, whether it's a new ward or your pre-existing ward. The state also went through a similar redistricting process, so some of those precincts may have moved around as well, but you can find all that information on our website as well.
Absolutely, and you're going to definitely want to know who your council representative is. Again, you can go to lasvegasnevada.gov/findmyward so you can reach out to your council person if you have any issues in your wards or anything you want to address, or even follow them on their social media channels. Anything else people should know about this process?
No, we're excited. The city's supposed to grow by another 300,000 people by 2050, so in 2030 we'll have another round of redistricting.
Okay, well, we'll be waiting. Thanks, Seth.
Thank you.